Morning, good morning, y'all. Good morning, everybody. Let's get into it. Saturday morning, what's up, y'all? Good morning. How y'all doing today? What's up? We back again. Um, what's up, Miss K? What's up, Shirley? What's up? What's up, Danny girl? What's up? What's up? All right, we're gonna jump into. I see y'all up early like me. What's up, Fatima? Um, let's just go. I'm still waking up too. What's up, Uncle Diggity? What's up, bro? What's the word? What's the word, y'all? We back at it again, man. Let's go. Once again, we're gonna update the roster, or we're gonna update the resume. We're gonna update where we at. What's up, y'all? Good morning. So Sunday, I was talking about some. It was particular things I was talking about while they live on the East Coast, and I went into Mary because Mary, she had a home in New Jersey, and I was going into how a lot of the people from New York that made it, a lot of them just lived in New Jersey. I was going into how like a lot of them never left. And I also was going into how that property was overpriced. So the other revelation that has come out, y'all, that nobody's talking about, the proof that's coming out is that all of the investments they made in property were bogus. They were getting tricked to think when they buy these homes, their money going to triple and double. Now let's just bring it to regular things. You got normal people that work every day. They know the whole concept of getting a home, investing into a home, and making that house be worth money. We also know as many people that's into what, y'all? Flipping houses. But now we have proof that a lot of them, no, guys, I had to acknowledge it. A lot of them are slow. They are slow. They don't have degrees. A lot of them don't even have diplomas. And they're not smart, y'all. That's part of the game of snatching them up quick, and they don't get a chance to be smart. So, like I said, it's not all their fault, but it's all showing now. I have seen about 5+ people invest in mansions and homes. Then when they go sell it, it's not worth nothing, or it takes forever to sell it. And it's just the whole thing. Once somebody famous lives in a house, it's supposed to automatically go up. It's supposed to automatic, but it was happening backwards. Floyd Mayweather had 2 properties. Both of them lost value. Lizzo lost value. Khaled. People couldn't sell a house for over a year. Mary couldn't sell a house for years. Mary couldn't sell a house. She got jerked, y'all. Allegedly, then she paid $14 million. Where it is, when Mary let go of that house, she had to take like $5 million or something like that. Because like I said, they play with numbers online to hide the embarrassment. But in reality, I think she only got back 5.8 for that house. So guys, they were getting straight up jerked for millions off the rip. When I overcharge you on an investment, that in your mind you're thinking it's a good investment. I paid 14 for this house. By 2020, this house should be worth 30 million. But then you get to 2020, you find out the house worth 5 million. That's what happened to them, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Like Lizzo, I think her house was 16 million. She tried to sell it. She wound up taking 9 million. No, they all taking losses. That is one of the biggest revelations that's happening. Also, when I speak about, if you pay attention, in the end, all artists go broke. One way or another. One way or another. It happened to the best of them, y'all. And it's also tied in with them having to work for the rest of their life. Yes. Guys, Mary is nowhere financially where she's supposed to be at. Now, according to the online, she got 20 million. That's sad. Cardi B got way more than Mary. Ben had it. Same thing with Nicki. But Mary's the queen of R&B, and Mary J. Blige has been in this game before everybody. She's okay, but she is nowhere with. Mary's supposed to be at least over 100 million. Y'all all know this. But see, it also going to apply to what we're going to talk about. When I say anybody that was down with Diddy, they're not going to prosper. But so far, they were really in a Diddy cult. When you pay attention to all the Diddy people affiliates, they were always controlled, limited resources. They were not real artists, y'all. See, they didn't. Now that they're older in their career, it's proven they didn't collaborate with a lot of people. They didn't build a lot of industry relationships. So I can see all. That's why I know all the ones that were controlled. All the ones that were controlled, they got a sob story, a rehab story, everything but forward progress. So now, right? I already assumed before what happened. Like I said, in my opinion, that man was put on Mary. Why, y'all? We know the formula now, don't we? When that woman is hot, they put a bozo on her. And that bozo gonna make her fall off. Offset, Cardi B, you gonna see. It's when they in their prime, too. Not when they first start off. You know what I'm saying? Not in their older career. You see, Mary been chilling. Ain't no man now. But see, when she was in her prime, also it backfired on her too, because that was part of Mary's gimmick. But this the part I didn't really pay attention to. I didn't know that was Mary J. Blige's manager, y'all. She married her manager? It's a reason why that happened to her. Anyway, Mary got taken. So now we can look at within that marriage, before they even got married, he was making money off her because that's her manager. So don't get it twisted. The manager helps her make the money, but the more money I help you make, Mary, the more money for me. Then I'm going to marry you and I'm going to get some more money out your butt. Yeah, so reason why I say that, because y'all know he was portrayed as just some nobody guy with Mary, but I know it don't work like that. I know that had to be arranged because they can't just get with anybody. You got that proof now. Either it's going to be a fixed arrangement or they're going to be by themselves. Also, part of it was to teach the dysfunction. That what? Y'all ladies ain't never going to have a man. Because that was Mary's what? Gimmick. I'm going to prove it to you right now in this episode. That was her gimmick. The sad woman that's so stressed, go through it, share my work. I'm just saying it was a gimmick, y'all. So what I mean is part of that gimmick that made her money, and it backfired on her because she really ended up miserable and depressed and played. Yeah. No, it's a reason. And you're going to see it's a certain reason why Mary moves a certain way, but you'll see she lost for real. Because Diddy, man, she's not going to escape that diddler. Now, I'm saying all that because we also got to talk about Snoop Dogg. We already knew Snoop Dogg had plans to drop that dot. He strategically has it planned. But after all this stuff over with, he's going to be the good guy. He's going to drop the biopic. So now they have released who's going to play Dr. Dre. It's just funny because we were just talking about Dr. Dre yesterday. When I was talking about what? How Tupac disrespected Dre. I was just talking about that yesterday. Come to find out today, they found the guy that's going to play Dr. Dre role. So today y'all going to see who going to play Snoop in the movie, who going to play Dre. This is nothing but Snoop Dogg rebranding, getting away from Death Row, squeaky clean in his image. And also, guys, I'm going to show you a very important thing with Snoop. I spoke about it. Now I'm going to prove this. When I said Snoop Dogg don't care what people think about him no more, because Snoop Dogg already shifted his whole audience. See, remember when everybody stopped following him? And so, remember all that drama? Which I don't get is ever since then, Snoop Dogg don't care about no rap like that. You know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg is concerned, his Martha Stewart fans, get it? Snoop Dogg is only concerned with his Olympics, okay? He's only concerned with the real fans. Remember I said, guys, if you don't have pop fans, you're done. If your name is ruined, you're done. So Snoop Dogg whole thing is, I'm not worried about what they talking about on YouTube, which is the you-know-what department. I'm worried about Martha and them and all these other people. So he got to keep that image squeaky clean. And he has Snoop Dogg accepted his fate. What I'm telling you is everything he's doing is not for hip-hop and rap. Because he understands that that's where a lot of the dirt is at. Snoop, you see all this dirt online? You see all that dirt in the courtroom? Snoop Dogg don't want nothing to do with that. So these are the things I was talking about by him separating himself. Then the last step was When he came out at the inauguration, everybody turned on him. He accepted his fate. Well, you know what? I don't got to cater to them no more. I don't got to entertain that hip hop stuff no more. Let me just go this way. Because what I spoke about, how what? Snoop Dogg has all fans. I even had a conversation on who's really more popular in reality, Snoop Dogg or Jay-Z. I also threw something at y'all last night on Members Only. What I say? Everybody forget Daz did tracks for Jay-Z. So yeah, y'all. Yeah. I just hope Daz ain't choose Jay-Z over his cousin. I don't know, man, but let's go. And I'm also gonna be honest. Snoop Dogg made a lot of janky clothes, y'all. He learned that from Master P. What Snoop Dogg and Master P never learned that? Master P, nobody never bought your clothes, sir. And y'all the masters of knockoff clothes. Y'all remember, y'all remember Master P tried to bring out some fake Versace sneakers? I think it was called Muliani's, something like that. He brought out some fake Versace, man. Master P is the master of knockoff clothing and knockoff everything. He's the master of knockoff, y'all. And when they tell you Snoop ran the No Limit and he learned a lot from Master P, he learned how to make a lot of knockoff stuff. Snoop Loops. See that? Y'all know damn well that's some generic ass cereal. No, Snoop Dogg is the master bootlegger, but it's also tied into the jokes I made about Los Angeles. Los Angeles, the truth is, y'all never couldn't dress like that. Snoop Dogg been proving it for years. Snoop Dogg has to wear a certain out. Like I said, if y'all not wearing designer, then we was able to see that in verses. Game is a rapper that put on designer. He came and wear that right. He had on some cornball, hot leather outfit. They don't know how to dress, y'all. It's not their fault. They were raised in gangbang attire. So it's the truth, guys. When you wore thermals and flannels and hoodies and jerk your whole life, you gonna get old, you ain't gonna know how to dress like that. So the truth is, y'all been seeing for. Then we seen Nipsey bringing out some nice clothes. We ain't gonna go there. But anyway, Snoop Dogg is the master of janky bootleg clothing because he don't understand people don't wear that stuff. It was a store like down south in other places called City Trends. They saw a lot of cheap clothes. You'll see Snoop Dogg clothes in there. I knew the hood was broke years ago when City Trends started closing up. No, y'all, he's the master of bootleg knockoff clothing, y'all, because hip-hop is a bootleg janky culture. It is. I'm going to show you again today. No, y'all. No. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to tell you, man. I'll be trying to chill, but this is why I don't rock with some of y'all, man. Y'all know damn well Master P straight up bootleg oodles and noodles, y'all. Like, is hip-hop anything original? Can they create anything? Y'all let Master P steal oodles and noodles. Master P so petty, he was hating on oodles and noodles. I think Master P really wanted his oodles and noodles in prison. I think he really wanted to take ramen out of business. Y'all gave him a pass. It was no fake ass oodles. Oh, hip hop culture's a janky bootleg ass culture, y'all. Yo, what's up, buddies? All right, let's not forget he made them stink ass looking bedroom slippers. That's why I say, guys, that's another thing. I have never in my life seen nobody wear nothing Snoop Dogg. Now, the only thing I saw somebody with not too long ago was the Death Row jacket. You know what I'm saying? Because he brought the merch out. He brought the Snoop Dogg. You know, this is album cover jacket, and then he brought the Death Row one out. You see, I saw somebody with the Death Row joint, but that's still what? Little kid clothing, sir. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't wear that, Snoop. That's my whole point, bro. That's my whole point. Now, for youngsters, people, that's stuff really for people in high school, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was telling you, right? Snoop Dogg also one of them people, he know what's up. He knows a lot of men didn't grow up, and hip-hop make you a big-ass kid, y'all. So in reality, guys, I wouldn't wear this anyway because they're like a little kid hoodie. That's a little kid jacket, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. That's stuff for high school. But I guess that's what they wear in California, I guess. But nah, I'm also showing you their mentality, y'all. They don't even think about the people when they trying to sell stuff. All Snoop Dogg could have did just have a regular blue jacket with a small ass letter say Snoop Dogg. You better just doing that. Nah, y'all, that's clown clothing now. I mean, it's hood clothing, but you get it. That's for young people. Now I'm saying that because, let's go. Now I'm going to prove what I said. Snoop Dogg don't care about y'all because it's two worlds. Online world that don't exist, and outside television. So you see this right here? Today, America, the whole world watches, all ages. You're going to see that biopic being promoted, Snoop Dogg movie. Because, see, behind your back, it's all about Snoop Dogg. That's how it's playing out. Meaning, Snoop Dogg going for self. So the whole trial week, I'm in the trial cracking jokes on Snoop left and right. People saying Snoop Dogg, I'm like, Snoop Dogg is in Malaysia. Snoop Dogg is in Bolivia. No, Snoop Dogg in the Himalayas. Meaning Snoop Dogg don't want nothing to do with this trial. You ain't going to see him nowhere around it. Snoop Dogg hiding in India. All right? Because he's far away from it. So this is why I tell y'all how it plays out. Snoop Dogg knows everybody online against him, turning on him. All he has been doing the whole time is rebranding with the rest of America, y'all. Now you get when I said that online is strictly for the trash and the dirt. Strictly where it's at, the trash and the dirt. Everybody stuck down here don't exist. I also always show you who's relevant, who's actually doing stuff when they're on national TV. Also, it proves they're at a certain level of cleanliness where they could be seen throughout all households. See, in the hood or in hip-hop culture, everybody look at Snoop Dogg as dirty, filthy. He worse than Suge. But see, in reality, that's not proven facts. And they don't look at him like that. Got it? Because of all the years of Snoop Dogg getting away from gangster rap. Remember, guys, you guys keep gangster rap going. You keep street topics going. Snoop Dogg doesn't. Snoop Dogg been away from that stuff. Y'all got to understand. That's what that Olympic stuff was about. When that Olympic stuff happened, Snoop Dogg was showing you that he is so qualified to represent America, which means America respects Snoop Dogg at a high level, period. Then everybody forgets that Snoop Dogg was a real American icon superstar. But see, when you online and you listen to ex-gangbangers, and we always listen to trash, filth, people locked up in penitentiary, all this low-level dirt, we start looking at Snoop like he's just dirty, dirty guy. Now, I always tell you, none of them are perfect. Nobody is. But a lot of them masters of slander campaigns, y'all, where they make people dirtier than what they are. You see? Now, everybody can say how dirty Snoop is, but we don't have no proof, do we? Now, that's one thing. The main part of Snoop Dogg, what I'm going to tell y'all is, he really worked at years of rebranding himself. He did. This man done spent over 10 to 15 years rebranding himself. Y'all know throughout all these years, Snoop Dogg wasn't talking about death row like that. Meaning, they would bring up stories in interviews, but he was never just on no death row campaign. Snoop Dogg coming out, I got this going on, I got that, I got this, I got that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember when he was doing Coach Snoop with the football team? He been got away from that. See, the internet, when all the old heads came out, and y'all live in a world of old stories and old stuff and grudges. So when all that old stuff start coming back up online, now Snoop becomes this dirty character again. But they forget he already did Coach Snoop. He already did the Martha Stewart. They forget what else. He had Snoop Dogg TV with Don Juan, with all the comedians coming on. Snoop Dogg did mad work, y'all. He did. He did a lot of work to get away from that death row legacy. But as this past comes up, it's been trying to drag him back into it. So behind your back, Snoop Dogg been rebranding because I'm telling you, this what he know. Yeah, they can diss me online all day. Let me call up Carson right now. Get on that television. I got to stay up. I got to use my star power. I'm not letting them drag me down to that level. See, that's how it works. What else he understands? Well, pressure make diamonds. Snoop Dogg know, well, since they cut me off, I had to learn how to make money without them anyway. So now that I can make money without them, I don't need them. Same thing, they talking that death row. I'll tell you the big picture. See, Snoop Dogg smart. I'm rebranding death row for the new generation. See, the new generation that's going to want to go back into it. Also, everybody forget Snoop Dogg also is a hippie. They also forget he's the face of smoking marijuana in this country. So he understands that. I need that chronic. I need that. See, nah, man, Snoop Dogg pulled chess moves. He did. But I'm just going to tell you where it's at. He did get away from that stuff. And he worked on it. Now let's go. And I'm showing you my point. And when I say It doesn't matter what people say online because it's not reality, y'all. See, if NBC, ABC don't believe that stuff, it means nothing. Y'all just online talking all day. Got it? I don't care if it's positive or negative. When somebody got a concert and they're supposed to be so big, and on that television they don't promote them, they ain't that big as you think they are. That's the facts, Johnny. When you see all these blogging topics, you see all these topics we talk about all day, and these topics don't come on once on television, they not popping like that. And on top of that, you got TMZ television and you got Entertainment Tonight, all that still come on. So this is what I meant by we passed the internet era now for celebrity status. Bingo. This is the guy that's going to be playing Snoop. So meanwhile, while we're talking behind our back, all this other stuff going on, Snoop Dogg got a plan for the future. In my opinion, he has this strategically set to drop right after the trial. He got it strategically set, y'all. It's set. So like I said, we're going to deal with all this dirt, filth, but then after that, Snoop get to be the hero. The last man standing death row. It's all over with. The Pac stuff closed up. You know what I'm saying? That he can go on with his life. Meaning, all the stuff Snoop Dogg lost, because remember, Snoop Dogg was the biggest thing. And that Pac stuff did take away from Snoop shine. It did. That's why history is so mixed up. So I'm looking at it too. This stuff probably irked Snoop Dogg too. Because for truth is, this is deep. I spoke about it the other day. When Deep Cover came out, that was one of the hardest songs ever at that time. Snoop Dogg earned his spot, y'all. He was the man. 92 Chronic. Proving that LA got talent and skills. I'm just showing you. Because they rock it. Snoop Dogg did it. So I'm looking at definitely from Deep Cover to Chronic to Doggy Style, Snoop Dogg was the man, period, hands down. But see, then the Dog Pound, they was up there too. Meaning the Dog Pound was right there. So I'm just saying, now you can see when Tupac came, it was like screw them. And you also can see now it's like the music got unfocused. Because it's reversed. They supposed to be making their biggest hits and biggest songs now. They started imploding. Beefing with Dre, you see what I'm saying? Tupac agitating. So it actually did derail Snoop for no reason because he had nothing to do with it. Like, if you got to get it, he really didn't have nothing to do with it. So Tupac really did mess up his career to an extent. And then when it played out, his name got wrapped up as the bad guy in it. So, but if Tupac never came to death row, we don't know where Snoop would have went at. See, we don't know how big he would have got for. You get it? So now we able to see when Pac came, it was just a bunch of BS because it wasn't about music no more. And that did mess Snoop up. So I'm just saying, I'm just being fair. Like, it is what it is. I'm about the music. We could have got more music out of them. But anyway, here's the guy going to play Dre. Snoop Dogg has it planned out. So when it's finished, y'all, he going to get all the shine. Get it? So that's why he stayed. He already accepted his fate, y'all. People leave. He already accepted. When everybody unsubscribed from him, he accepted it. He stood on it. Like, oh, well, I don't care. Because he know, man, get out that world. So my people that's tapped in, y'all know the things I speak about. Snoop Dogg showing you how it works. Remember I told you the code is you got to get away from them people? That's how he got away. I don't care if they turn on me. At least I don't got to deal with them no more. Get it? I don't care if they turn on me. I don't owe them nothing no more. I'm just going to do me. That's how it work, y'all. Straight up. The truth is, that's what he did what he had to do. As a grown man with a career, he had to look out for his own career. And I'm just saying that because he's doing it still behind your back. If you're an internet person and you keep thinking Snoop Dogg finished, he's next, that's not true. It's not true at all. You can keep saying it, but it's not true at all. All right? Snoop Dogg about to be a star after this. All right? Why? Tupac had his movie. NWA had his movie. Now the story of Snoop Dogg movie. And the thing is, Snoop Dogg movie going to have a lot of drama. And it's going to give everybody from the West Coast content because Snoop Dogg giving you something to hate on. Because a lot of stuff in the movie you ain't going to like. You're going to say that's fake. You know how it go. And it's going to give you some content. But Snoop Dogg going to give you this movie to talk about. After that Keefy D trial. This the dude going to be playing Dr. Dre, y'all. This him. Top of the top. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, LJ? Who else up here? What's up? What's up, EK? What's up, 401? I see you. All right, let's go. We live. What's up, Fatima? Good morning. What's up, B? All right, y'all, let's go. Let's go. We up on a Saturday. Let me scroll this down. That's the dude gonna be playing him, man. So it's already planned out. Snoop got this whole thing planned out, y'all. See, he's doing it the right way. He's not playing around online. Snoop Dogg ain't blogging. He ain't sitting on a bunch of couches. He ain't trying to prove nothing. He just working and working and working because he understands visual. Yeah, they gonna watch that Keep It D trial. They gonna see everything they say online. I'm gonna put a movie out. Didn't I tell you they forgot what it's about? You a rapper. Y'all doing podcasts. Y'all supposed to be doing big films. At this point, y'all supposed to be in y'all career with films. They're not doing that. Their careers are ending giving interviews on platforms, y'all. Told you where they at. No, Snoop Dogg did it perfect. He did it right. You know why? In the end, I'm gonna tell my own legacy. And I'm gonna do it my way. And if I gotta put money on my own pride, that's what I'm gonna do. They want to take the other route. You see? So I'm showing you what this is about. I'm showing you how he could make one movie and debunk everything that was said online all these years. Because he get to write the story. Get it? And that's what he been working on. Now check it out. Snoop Dogg has finally broken his silence after receiving widespread backlash for performing at the president inauguration event. Now remember, he said he don't care. He said certain things I ain't gonna repeat, but once again, Snoop Dogg is still the master of bootleg clothing. Yeah, because I started peeping up, but that was like, it's a reason why Snoop got a lot of money. I was like, Snoop Dogg, and I just said, I said, I never seen him driving a Lamborghini. I never seen Snoop driving a car. Never. So I'm like, let me find out Snoop the type don't buy a car. He just save all his money. Then I'm looking at his clothes. I paid it. It looked like Snoop never really bought clothes neither. Like he don't buy clothes. He just make bootleg. Yeah, Snoop ain't blow a lot of his money. Let's just go. Now look, Snoop Dogg has 87 million followers on his Snoop Dogg Instagram. And roughly 18.8 million followers on his Snoop Dogg X account. Now, I'm going to use this to show you once again what I said. You see how Snoop Dogg got 87 million followers? You now see when I speak about 87 million followers don't mean nothing if they're not real supporters. You know what I'm saying? You got it? You got 87 million subscribers on the gram, but you an artist can't sell out an arena of 30,000, 40,000. See that? You got 80. I'm not talking about, I'm talking, this is the story of these rappers. Because I'm telling you, those numbers don't mean nothing, and a lot of them are fake. And now fake numbers mean when you can't get those numbers to transition. Meaning, if I got 1 million subs, let's say I got 5 million subs, but I can't sell 1 million t-shirts, I got fake ass followers. I got fake ass fans. Why? They acting like they my fans, but they don't support nothing I do. So are they real fans? No. That's fake fans now as well too. See, that's as many sayings I got. Fake fans are also people that don't really support you like that. So you can have 87 million people, but when it comes time to make that money, you can't even get $1 from each person or even a quarter. Got it? I'm telling you reality. You got it? I'm telling you reality. So that's why I tell y'all numbers don't mean nothing. When you can have 87 million a day and they won't even spend 50 cents a day on you. You got it? That's just the truth. So that's why I want y'all all to see this means nothing no more. According to this, between Instagram and X, Snoop Dogg has 100 million followers. Now you go look at every other celebrity, and then you're going to see now it means nothing. Because they've been losing deals left and right. Now what are you watching? You watching Snoop Dogg get a deal, a movie deal. You watching Snoop Dogg go forward progress. Only reason why I'm rewinding that, because I said after elections, some rappers going to have careers and some are not. I said some people with that complexion will still have a career, they will flourish, and they will be okay. And I said some of them are going to go broke. Finally, you got it now. I don't want to repeat stuff, y'all. It's just that I said these things already in advance for a reason. I speak on what I see, but sometimes it takes time to happen. That's all it is. It's not no special nothing. It's that I understand how this thing works. And when that regime came in, who been getting money? Snoop Dogg, see that? Who else been touring? Rick Ross. Who's selling G Unit sneakers? 50 Cent. Did he not all perform for the president? Okay. Ain't Nicki Minaj with him right now? All right. I told you, only certain ones going to eat. Now go back a couple years ago. Remember, everybody was attacking Nicki. Nicki was called a junkie. Nicki was allegedly in the dirt. Remember, no career. Remember, all right. Nicki was getting trashed by who? Shit. Cardi. Who else? Megan. Got it? Everybody trashing ass. But now look, it switches. So I know how this thing worked. You saw Kanye on tour get his money. You see Kanye re-releasing sneakers. See? I told you, some gonna go forward and some gonna go down and backwards. The ones that's failing, they the ones online have to front like they're relevant. I'm gonna say it again. The ones that's in the trash are the ones that have to front like they're still relevant. When you come out of online and you come in the real world, you're gonna see Snoop Dogg got a movie coming. 50 Cent currently has films. Currently working. 50 Cent currently has projects. 50 Cent has merch. So when you see 50 doing stuff, it's not for no reason. He's not trying to stay relevant. He has things going on. See that? The same thing with Rick Ross. Whether we like him or not, he has brands going on. He's still working, getting money. Everybody else is grumpy online. Online for celebrities mean broke, going broke. Just enough to pay bills, right? You do not generate millions of dollars making content online. You're going to make a little something, but you don't make millions. You got it? And also what comes with this online behavior, these taxes. So I'm saying all that to hopefully get you up to date. It's going to be 2027, y'all. Please don't keep thinking a lot of this stuff is popping when it's not. Y'all know it's back to the old ways how it was. If they ass ain't on television, if they not in that movie theater, if they not in that red carpet, they don't exist. All right, let's go. Oh, yeah, let me show you this. Snoop Dogg had lost. See how he crashed out? Now, what I'm saying is, this is what I noticed. When he crashed out, he ain't care no more. You look at this right here. When this happened to Snoop, I'm not going to say he turned his back on the community. They turned their back on him. So he said, oh, well, I don't owe you nothing. Because remember, you start rocking with me. Hey, that might be good for me. You might have been a friend, always want to hold something. You might have been a friend, always got like drama. You might be a friend that's just very needy. That just like you might be a friend I don't need anyway. So by you saying you don't rock with me, thank you. Now I don't owe you nothing. You gotta ask me for nothing. Tell y'all it's a good thing too, y'all. Always remember this. When people don't like you, it's a good thing too, y'all. Yes. See, when people don't like you, it keeps the fake people away from you. I like when people don't like me. It's okay. Because that's how I know the ones that tolerate me, they the ones like me for real. That's how I work, y'all. Don't ever worry about who don't like you. Because it's a blessing in that. It's a blessing in that. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just showing you how it works. Now, say Snoop Dogg could be trying to cater to the hood. He keep trying to cater to the hood, mess around, fall off, look like a damn clown. Meanwhile, his career be over anyway. Y'all turned on me? Oh, well. What I got to do, I got to be more universal. I got to remember, damn, I'm Snoop Dogg. I got more than one fans. I got all fans. Then if I want to, I could just get on my hippie flow. Just be on my weed stuff. Because that's what you got to be. So I'm just showing you, he accepted his fate. So what I understood was, while all this drama been online about Snoop the past year plus, his cousin, Suge, all Snoop been doing is working. And I understood what because I spoke about it online. I said, guys, they at a level where if they want to tell their story, they supposed to be doing docs and movies. Since I said that, not saying it's because of me, I seen Jay-Z come out talking about he going to do a doc and Snoop Dogg going to do a buyout. All right, first thing first. When you're a big celebrity, guys, you're supposed to be telling your own story. Meaning, put that damn money up. Put the money up and finance something. Because I start noticing they stopped putting money in their own careers. They were just taking money. That's what I mean. You just taking money, but y'all ain't putting no money up. But that's also part of their downfall. Because in this company, when you got a certain amount of money, you got to generate revenue for others. I always tell you that. You see, when these corporations always giving you money, they've been giving y'all money for 20, 30 years. But y'all still didn't build no corporation. But that's the move Dr. Dre did. See? Now I can get into that. Now, we never would have known Dr. Dre if it wasn't for the industry. The industry made Dr. Dre relevant, made him a somebody, made him known, made him famous. Dr. Dre became a rich man. Dr. Dre got all the shine, clout, accolades, but this the whole thing with Dre, you got to understand. As time went on, Dre repaid the people that looked out for him. Jimmy, you helped me be the man. Now, Jimmy, I'm going to help you be the man. Beats for Dre. Which means Dr. Dre proved I can get corporate money and make others rich. That's what this about, y'all. And then you're going to see everybody else is trying to be like Dre. When you heard Dre was the first billionaire, we went back into that. When Dre had 60 million, your favorite rapper had 17 million. Dre becomes a billionaire. Your favorite rapper start talking the billionaire game. We billionaires, and that's where it started at. But everybody forgets Dre was the first one to claim a billionaire. But somehow it got taken off Dre because they love somebody better. Remember, when you don't rap, they don't love you the same. Even though Diddy had 100 million before all of them, you see? But this is what they forget. Dr. Dre was the first billionaire, but this is what you better understand. He helped Jimmy Iovine get more money. See? It's like this. Okay, Jimmy, y'all looked out for me when I was poor from Compton, but now I'm going to help y'all. I'm going to show y'all I ain't no slouch. I'm going to show y'all, yeah, y'all made me, y'all gave me that money, but now I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to help y'all get money. You see? So that's what the businessmen respect. He's not just this guy we gave money to, we created. You know, he actually did something great and helped us make money in the end. But my money was getting low. You see? That's real business, y'all. That's what Dre did. And that's why I tell you these other rappers don't do that. They just take money, contract. But they didn't prove they money makers and earners, y'all. You see? That's why Dre's on another level. So I tell you, once again, when you're in hip-hop talking, you're going to talk these conversations, compare, but it's childish. Because business is business, and Dr. Dre proved his worth. So once again, I will always tell you, the real celebrities that are real winners that are proven don't be online. Don't got to prove nothing. Don't got to go live. Don't got to post pictures. Don't got to worry about public opinion. Dr. Dre enjoys his life as a rich celebrity, y'all, because he earned his bones a long time ago. Now, if I ask you, who's on his level? When I say on his level, Dr. Dre promised you an album. Dr. Dre don't got to come out no more. He's going to be on the same level. That's what I mean. Dr. Dre will never disappear. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Dr. Dre don't got to prove I'm Dr. Dre. He don't got to do it. He going to always be Dre because that's how much he built his status in this game. So I'm saying all that because the other side got all the glamour and glamour. When we get here, we go here, we always go to these conversations. You see, because Dre and Snoop been out before Jay-Z and Diddy, but they still maintain their status. Everybody that been out after Diddy and Jay, everybody that been out after Dre and Snoop, they done fell off already. So remember that. Snoop and Dre had to watch all movements. They had to watch Wu-Tang movement. They had to watch Dipset movement. They had to watch Lil Wayne, the South Takeover. They had to watch Baby. They had to watch all that. But all that shit gone now. They still here. Still in position. Still ain't broke down. All that means something, y'all. Oh, what else Snoop Dogg proved? He didn't need nobody throughout his whole career. He didn't need no help. What else Dre proved? He didn't need nobody. You get it? East Coast, they all got to stick together. Now you got it? That's what Tupac was talking about way back then. What Tupac was telling us back then, the East Coast, man, they all together. That's what he was telling you. You see? Because they had a code. They all going to be together. And that's why I say everybody forget that Jay-Z was around the whole time as well. You know what I'm saying? All of them together because that's what they were telling us. See, the West Coast different. They didn't have that advantage of having, I'm cool with 20 rappers. It was a difference, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm going to say this too. The powers that be is behind it. My opinion, the powers that be is behind it too. You know what I mean by that? I think the powers that be understood back in the day, New York had too much power. We got to split this power up. We got to create. We need to push some of this out west. We need to put some of this down south. New York got too much power. Because I tell you, man, you'll see it now. They always sticking together. Tell you that whole crowd stuff, always together. That's a threat. So you got to look. All the New York rappers hang together. But each one of them hang together, tied in the prisons. Each one of them that hang together, tied in the street guys. But they always together. See, I tell you, a lot of this stuff they did to themselves. New York is a different breed. See, but the streets ruled back then. So people had record deals, but they were still moving with street mentalities, y'all. When you get money, you're supposed to spread out. That's what I tell you. People in New York don't understand that. Let me show you how it's done. Even you'll see when Snoop started making a name for himself, he started what? Spreading out from Dre. You spread out. We don't got to stay up on each other, bro. Once we make it, or once I got a name, you got a name, we don't stay up on each other like that. Spread out. Spread out. So you'll see. Dre, Snoop, spread out. Eminem, spread out. Put 50 on, spread out. That's how the real shit go, y'all. That's real life story. You put your people on, we spread out. We ain't gonna be up on each other. We all, you know what I'm saying, y'all? We all got put on. We don't know. We're not gonna progress all of us up on each other. No, spread out. So you'll see that's the Death Row legacy. That's how talent's supposed to do, y'all. It's supposed to spread out, not all of us up on each other. Now you're gonna see what I told you. Now you see Mano, Jim Jones, Fabulous all up on each other. So I'm just being honest. Tony Yayo, Uncle Murder, all up on. It's the truth. It's going to be spread out. Because that don't transition to nothing. You see? And it shows they not brand building, spreading it out. It's the same hood mentality. Bro, we always hang together every day. When really it's about what? Planting flagpoles. So I'm saying that because as they get older, the game is showing you that we talk about older, you're going to see. I don't look at Snoop and Dre as old heads because they stay relevant. They stay doing active stuff. They didn't fall off. So 50 is promoting, doing what he do. He performing. He performed at the Versus with Joe the other night. And yeah, I looked up this morning. I went to see the price, the re-release of the G units. Because I ain't gonna lie, I saw a picture with 50 had on the jogging suit. He made them look better. But like I said, in my opinion, they collectibles. They hip-hop collectibles. But when he had them on, they did look kind of fresh. Because he had them on with some blue, the blue that match. He had them match a certain way with the joggers, but they did look fresh. But at the same time, I'm like, they collectibles. I looked them up. I think 50 jacked the price up a little bit. But anyway, y'all, this is my whole thing for 50. Like 50, you're doing your thing, but the only thing y'all do is keep doing, y'all keep talking to these same washed up people. So when I see people like Ebro, and I'm like, 50, why are you talking to Ebro? Oh, I forgot Apple Music. But what I'm trying to tell 50, you could be popping, got stuff going on right now. When you got to talk to Ebro, bro, this don't help your brand. Let me show you why. Bro, do you see Ebro always looking like a bum? I know he's not broke, but he's dealing with a style where he think this is what it is to look black or hip-hop. He's a cornball. Ebro is a straight cornball. He didn't make hip-hop better. He didn't make New York radio better. Guys, why y'all still talking to Ebro? See, 50, when you got brands, you popping, and you talking to Ebro, you ruining your brands right now. Because when I see Ebro, I don't want to watch and listen. Guys, this ain't back in the day. Y'all need to cut off all y'all old relationships because it ain't going to get you nowhere, man. Y'all whole family is not working. It's disgusting because Ebro is corny. Corny. New York, he's only where he's at because of y'all. Nobody around the world barely even know the hell Ebro is or like him. That's a New York thing. That's why I realized, damn, New York got their own teachings. New York got their own world. I be forgetting that shit. Because millions of people in that city are under the same thinking, same radio, the same behavior, but they don't understand. That's not the whole world. Yes, we from the greatest city, but that's not the whole world. The whole world does not see things and feel like New York does. And this is stuff I've been new. That's when I got to start figuring out, oh, so everything in New York is really just for us. Nobody care about no damn Ebro. You ask somebody who's Paul Rosenberg, they don't know the hell that is. Peter Rose, they don't know who that is. Laura, they don't know these people. They don't. It's a New York thing. So that's why I'm like, Ebro is a cornball. Why the hell do y'all still talk to him? He has nothing to do with the future. Y'all. So y'all wanna maintain in the future, but y'all still holding on to everything old. That don't work. So these people are brand ruiners. So that's how it works. 50. If I wanted to buy them G Unit sneakers today and I see the interview, I'd be like, nah, I'm good, bro. Hey man, I'm straight. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, look, man, y'all are already the clout, man. Y'all don't gotta do this shit. 50. Why you doing interviews when you could just hit your live button, sir? Why y'all still? I know they gotta do this shit, but I'm just saying. When you already big, you don't gotta sit on couches no more, man. I ain't talking to no cornballs. Like straight up. Straight up. But I understand his obligation because he performed for Apple Music. So you got to talk Ebro after that. But 50 said some real talk. It's right here. 50 Cent explains why he doesn't plan to drop another album, saying hip-hop is connected to youth culture. I already said that. His take, you ain't supposed to be the hottest rapper at 60. Duh. We were always told hip-hop is for the kids, the young people. Wu-Tang for the kids. Hip-hop is for young people. It's a young man's game. We all knew that. But for a long time, everybody was acting like it wasn't. No. Now, but we just saw the past 10 years, grown-ass men was trying to take the game away from the youngsters. Not 50 because he was doing film. But everybody else, they still want all the shine for the youngsters. I ain't even going to say Snoop. Snoop grew up too. Snoop grew up. But at the same time, Snoop still make his money off the youngsters because that's a little man jacket. That's a jacket for a high schooler or college. Let's go. All right. Quick update. I've been showing you the failures of Serena Williams. It's sad. They all going out the same, guys. Everybody's going out the same. Everybody you once knew is great is not great no more because they compromised their legacy and ruined their life. Yes. By not retiring, by not bowing out with grace, they all falling on their face. And the whole world is watching. It's been going on for over a year and a half, y'all. Damn, I'm sick of it. Every time they come out, they get embarrassed. So let's go, man. They came out, they played together in Cincinnati Open, they lost the first round. So I done showed you more than once Serena done lost first round. But she was retired, she ain't supposed to be playing anyway. At this point, they just mascots used to sell tickets. Why? When you got a tennis event and you got Venus Serena on the ticket, you can get more money for the tickets. Meanwhile, every time they come out, they're going to embarrass themselves. Now, when I rewind it, guys, once again, when I said they're going to have to work their ass off, and a lot of them will have to go, they're going to all have to go back to work. You now finally see it. Showed you Serena was retired, went back to work. I showed you Mary was low-key. She went back to work. You're going to see it. Usher, Chris, everybody back to work. Meaning they played online these roles. Remember Serena, my daughter? This is what I want y'all to get clear. This what they forgot. This what celebrities forgot and you fans forgot. They was online so long. Y'all actually didn't get that. Their job was to be influencers. That was their new role. This is what I meant by we not in the phone era no more. In the phone era, celebrities report to Instagram every day. Y'all new roles is tapping in with the people and making yourself all in their face and show them some love. Show the fans some love. Let the fans into your world. Make them feel like they're part of your family. It's called We Selling Merch. So, report to your local Instagram and make sure you be extra friendly to the subs. And that's what they did. Then they all came online and played this game. Look at me. Look at my family. Look at my house. Hi, y'all. How's everything going? And that kept y'all locked in for 10 years plus. And y'all start saying, we love you. I love you. Yo, that's so beautiful. And that was the plan. Meanwhile, you're buying merch. You're following them. Now, this is my point. They forgot that that's not their real job. What's that? Online all day. That's not their real job. So, when I understood they got to go back to work, that's what I meant. They're going to take their ass off online all day. It ain't about their families. It ain't about how many kids they got. They're going to have to go back to the craft that got them where they at. Also told you that before with Mr. Jay-Z and Beyonce. So when Jay-Z came back out the rap, I knew what that was about because I'm the one that said they asked all going back to work. And Jay-Z went back to work this year because that's what they had to do. All right? For whatever reason. That's what Mary's doing, rebranding. Why? Y'all forget Mary was really embarrassed from this. Y'all also know Mary was not the same since this. Y'all all got it now. Man, I don't know about y'all. That dude always looks shady to me. And I always assume, no, Diddy put that dude on her. Diddy put that dude on her. Because I understood this game go. The woman can't escape, y'all. They can't. They can't just get with anybody. They can't get with no name. They don't want them to get with no man that's going to take. What? Bro, they don't want married with a regular person like us. They know what's up. Mary be, man, whole attitude to change. They don't want nobody getting her head with nothing. Don't give her no ideas. We don't need that. Nope. You know how we roll, bro. We'll have Mary all flipped out. Me and she be ready to lead the industry, all that. We'll make it go AWOL. They don't want that, bro. So it got to be somebody to keep her ass in line. Get it? Watch her ass. Same thing as Wendy. Guys, the game they play in the city is just exposed now. Y'all didn't understand these women were in bondage through contracts. Same exact situation as who? Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams' so-called husband. What was he really? Her manager. But I didn't know that Mary J. Blige's husband was her manager. Man, oh man, oh man. Don't y'all know the manager always get his percentages? This was a trap for Mary, y'all. Mary could have got with any man she wanted. Any celebrity. Y'all still don't get it. They always get with a man low level more than them. Especially when you're an artist from New York. Them women ain't allowed to get a man bigger than them. See that? Rihanna could have got it. Rihanna had to deal with no damn ASAP Rocky. Guys, all this planned out. See? It's people that control their career. See? Cardi B, you gonna leave Offset. You ain't gonna get with no white man like J-Lo. You gonna get with Stephon Diggs. Even though Cardi B can get any man she want. You see? Don't get it twisted. Don't see Eve. I told you Eve showed it to y'all. Janet Jackson. Now you want to get away from them, go get a Saudi prince. See that? When you eat, you want to get away from them, you get you a rich European. You get you anybody that's not black. That's how you escape them guys. Because they ain't gonna let you leave. And if they don't let you leave, they're gonna dog you out or they're gonna threaten to expose you. They got you on film. You got to go to somebody big. That's how it works, y'all. And that's why they never wanted Mary to get with somebody big. Man, you remember this, y'all? It don't gotta be an industry person. Mary could be with a rich doctor, a rich lawyer, a rich judge. You know what I'm saying? You get it? No. You're going to be with a low-level dirtbag known as a manager. We also know now that managers in this game are goddamn sex traffickers, stealers, robbers, connivers, and the managers do all the dirt. What else they do? The transporting. Yup. So like I said, y'all, tap in, get your members only. This ain't nothing but conversation we spoke about already. Now, I ain't saying Mary was in bondage, but I'm just saying, once they sign them contracts, they ain't getting out. And I threw it at y'all yesterday. If you notice with Mary, her whole career, she been in them damn contracts. Back to back to back to back to back. But now you got the proof that Mary don't have the money she's supposed to have. Mary's supposed to be over $100 million, man, period. This woman been doing things since 1992, y'all. So let's go. Shout out to everybody that's up. He used her like Kevin did Wendy. Now I hope y'all get it was a plan. See, it's something about it's an industry game. Also, check Britney Spears, right? That's why I tell you guys don't look at this like race. You look at it all as one game. Remember having Britney Spears? Britney Spears blowing up, going to the top. Next thing you know, she's with a bozo. Now, Britney Spears, the biggest woman on the planet, can have any man she want at a high level, Johnny Depp, anybody. A low-level gump named Kevin Federline. No, that's on purpose. It's a built-in thing. It's like this, lady. Say, lady, you ain't give me no play. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fix your ass. I'm gonna get my homeboy. He light skin, he got light eyes. But what you don't know, he beat on women and he steal woman money and he a crackhead. So I'm gonna introduce you to him. And you gonna think you got this good man. Little do you know, eventually you gonna crumble because you ain't know my homeboy was a crackhead and a woman beater. But I did it to you on purpose. See what I'm saying? That's how they do them. So they be happy thinking they gonna get over, but the whole time they with a ground ball. They with a ground ball the whole time. See? And they trick them. Hey, Mary, you can use this guy you can do the marriage thing now. Yeah. and you can do the marriage thing, and y'all can get married. But it'd be a trick, you see what I'm saying? She thinking it's gonna help her career. Next thing you know, she done messed up, locked in. Bingo. Let's go. It could be a dude, it could be hooked up on a lie, but we just gonna get together for this album, 2 years, then we're divorced or whatever. Whole time it'd be game, set up. Got married and married, got her ass, got her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that because same thing with who? Wendy Williams, same as that. You got it now, y'all. It's a program. It's a program. It's a formula. You got it? Told you they exposed. They exposed, y'all. This the game of bondage. It goes back to Ike and Tina, man. Same thing with all your art. It's the Ike and Tina formula. You got it? It's the same thing, y'all. Y'all, that's why as you get older, you got to go back into this stuff and look at it different. The Ike and Tina formula is really showing you how Ike broke an artist to get rich. That's the whole concept of what's love got to do with it. Because it don't got nothing to do with it. It's about the money. Got it? The love was the front to get the money. See that? Meanwhile, the whole concept of Ike was breaking her ass. Break her spirit, break her ass down, keep all the goddamn money. You see what I'm saying? That's what that's about. So when your man joke about eating cake, it's the same formula because it's an industry thing. It's an industry thing, y'all. The woman always get turned out, pimped out, and slutted out. These are facts. They always do, y'all. Y'all don't want to accept it, but it's the truth. They all do, one way or another. And that was the concept of Diddy parties, man. Because all those women that went, they always getting dealt with. Ain't no virgin in that game. They all ran from their shame, y'all. That's all they did. They all down with the GOAT. They all down with the GOAT. They just ran from their shame, y'all. That's all it is. They wasn't strong enough. Mary J. Blige, $12 million mansion money. Disaster resurfaces. And family know I was just talking about the match. I was just talking about this on Sunday. But now Mary coming out. She sat down with Michelle. So once again, Mary is still on her campaign of depression. But I'm going to say she got her spirits up. But at the same time, she got jerked already. They set up, y'all. They were setting people up with bogus property. Yeah. Making them purchase property that ain't worth it, stealing the money. I'm going to tell Mary the property worth $12 million is really worth 5.8. We're going to keep the rest. Get it? I'm going to keep the rest. We're going to tell Mary it's this much, and we'll split up to $5 million. Meaning we got our profit off her buying the house. We had to do nothing. All we did was show her the house, and we got a cut off of that. And it's a plot. This will make that plot so beautiful, y'all. You know what make that scheme so beautiful? Because they can trick you to buy a house, but you're not going to find out the value till you're ready to sell it. And that could be 10, 20, 50 years later. See, that's how they did Floyd. That's how they did Floyd, y'all. They did Floyd like that. So on some real talk, man, they finessed. They was doing stuff to Floyd like this, y'all. Just getting $25 million off him just buying stuff. So middleman, my hustlers, people that know about, they was making money off Floyd just giving them to buy stuff. The easiest hustle in the world. Yo, Floyd, I saw this house. I think you should get it. Yeah, I think you should get it. Meanwhile, man, we got it set up. Look, we're going to tell Floyd the house worth 20. But really, bro, we're going to get it for 7. You see what I'm saying? Floyd don't know no better. Next thing you know, Floyd, we need 20 million. He put the money in the account. We chopped that up. Pop, pop, pop. Got it. That's the shit they was doing, y'all. Because once it came time for all of them to sell their damn property, it was nowhere near the value they paid for it. They took, God, all right, come on, man. They brought mansions and didn't even make their money back. They brought mansions and took losses. When a celebrity lives in a mansion, the price goes up. How the hell? You get it? But see, it's a game. No, Mary, we're going to let the price go down when you try to sell it. We're going to buy it from you for $5 million. Then one day, we're going to jack that same mansion up to 25, and we're going to say, this Mary J. Blige old mansion. Yeah, this her old mansion. It's going to be worth money after she gone. Meaning, got it? That's how it played out. After you sell it, Mary, the price going to go up. How we know that? Same thing with Floyd Mayweather. So let me speed it up what happened to Floyd. Floyd paid $25 million for a mansion. He thought he was going to make $44 million. Floyd went to go sell a mansion. He only made 11.5. So he took an ultimate loss. And she did the same thing. And when you hear about people can't read and all that stuff, y'all, it's starting to show. Because Mary made an excuse. She was talking about when she got the house at first, her mother didn't look over stuff. They didn't know this, that, and the third. And when I found out that Mary was renting LA, I'm going to be honest, when I knew she didn't have an LA home, I knew what time it was. Told you, man, all the real big stars, you gotta have an LA home. Mary was renting a Hollywood home, but her main mansion was in New Jersey because that's the trap in New York. Jim Jones, New Jersey, Fabulous, New Jersey. The New York artists only can move to New Jersey, y'all. That's right. They can't. Nah. Told you it's all exposed now, y'all. They ain't never had no mansion in Hollywood like that, some of them. Nope. So even though she's Mary J. Blige, you just put in your head, she was renting in LA. Which means Mary didn't even get to invest in no Los Angeles property. Meaning these are things that let me know Mary wasn't investing in property. She wasn't. So I'm going to say a lot of that's because of Diddy, man. So let's go. Check it out. We up on this Saturday. Here's the facts. Blige first tried to unload the property in 2011 for nearly $14 million. She eventually reduced the price to $12.5 million before pulling it from the market. Took it off the market. The mansion returned to late 2015 with a $13 million price. Nobody still ain't want it. By 2019, the number had fallen into $6.8 million. So it dropped more. Now, guess what? She sold it after the pandemic or right in that time. So I also want y'all to see what nobody want to acknowledge. These celebrities were already losing money before the pandemic came in. So let's go. So now y'all see this what happened. The property finally sold in 2020 for $5.5 million. Do y'all now see Big Bank take Little Bank game? Mary originally posted for $14 million. But now I'm going to tell y'all what the truth is. What I said the other day when I did the special. If you really pay attention to that mansion at the bottom, y'all, my people that know cribs, that really, look, in Atlanta, that crib would probably only be worth $1 million. I say 1.5. In Atlanta, I say 3 million tops. Because when you know crib, see, I went into the whole spiel when you from New York, right? Or say, you was poor. You lived in houses, you live in apartments your whole life. You don't really know houses. That's really a finesse game because that ain't nothing but a drive. That ain't nothing but a garage. See? Y'all see the garage? That's really finessing. That's making it look way bigger than what it. They ain't never goddamn car. I don't need that. You see what I'm saying, y'all? So that's how they trick people. They'll take the 4-car garage, connect it. No, you ain't want. No. So my point is, you can see that house was never worth $14 million. That's my whole point. It's not worth $14 million. Now you see why they be in Atlanta, because that in Atlanta right there, man, that's about 1.5. I say the max, but really I know it's cheaper than that. But that's Mary J. Blige's house. That was in New Jersey. So I looked at it, I was like, man, she got cheated from the gate. She got cheated. She didn't know no better. See, that's why, y'all, it means a lot when you've been different places and you diverse in your education, y'all. When you live in apartments or the hood your whole life, you don't even know. That's how they gas you up and trick you. Take you to a neighborhood, you see a gated fence, you start thinking you did something, you nice, but you don't even know the sign. You don't know about plumbing. They take you in a house, you don't know about granite. So they might give you any kind of countertop. It's little things you got to know, and they can finesse your ass. You ain't never saw a pool. You ain't peeping this pool. It ain't as clean as it could be. It's an old system. They finesse your ass. Meaning you think the house worth this much, but it really not. So in reality, y'all, looking at that house in New Jersey, she got $5 million because that's probably all it's worth anyway from the rip. And because remember, a $3 million mansion in a $1.52 million mansion in Atlanta will be $5 million in New Jersey. So that's really a damn Atlanta mansion, y'all. But in New York, $14 million. You see what I'm saying? So yes, Mary got cheated out of certain things, man. She ain't had nobody helping her with the right stuff. She was set up for failure, y'all. So the property finally sold at $5. So just look at it like this. It's so simple, y'all. Look, it's not even like Mary J. Blige blew $9 million. She didn't sit there and blow $9 million. She got cheated out of $9 million because she made a bad investment. So can y'all now see a bad investment could make you lose $10 million? You ain't even spend it. You ain't even touch it. That's what happened to her. That's what been happening to Floyd. Floyd losing $50 million just out of getting cheated. You see what I'm saying? We ain't talking about what he spent. He can. You see, when Floyd bought the jet, meaning everything he bought, I'm going to assume everything Floyd bought was extra millions jacked up. You get it? So in the end, he thinking those investments, he ain't getting his money back. That's where the loss is coming at. Now, what else? She still had to pay taxes on it. You still paying taxes on bogus property that ain't worth what you paid. So if we add up how much money she put into paying taxes for 10 plus years, that's more money. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they get them, y'all. That's how they get them. So right here, that figure does not include maintenance. She had to still keep that property up. Commissions of years of property tax. See that? That hovered around 100,000. So can you now see why they get set up to go broke? So now you got it, y'all. Mary already paid $9 million over. She had that joint for years, paying $100,000 a year on taxes. Plus, you got to pay maintenance to keep the grass and lawn up. Maintenance could be that's going to probably be about at least $5,000 a month, 5 to 10, depending on the property. Because remember, they got to keep that pool clean. For those who don't know, that maintenance, that pool got to stay clean. That grass got to stay cut, front, backyard, and they got big property. So they maintenance do be at least $5,000 a month, at least, depending on the property. So she had to pay all that money. That's money going down the drain. You're not living in the house paying $100,000 a month, but you ain't living there. See that? You so-called think you're gonna sell it. You never sell it. You just paying $100,000 every month, every month, every month. See? Now in the end, y'all, when all that money is counted up, wasted, she probably like, that's why she only got 20 million now. Mary's supposed to have over 100 million, man. Straight up. BLIGE's celebrity could not create a larger pool of buyers. So they telling you, even though she's Mary J. Blige with an 18,000 square foot estate, nobody wanted the property. Nobody want to buy it. Because nobody wants to spend that kind of money and live in New Jersey. But Mary didn't know that. Mary, for $12 million, you know how many mansions people can get other places? Mary, you can get a mansion in Atlanta and Miami, Florida. You can get 3. Truth be told, on the East Coast, 12 million, you can have about 4 mansions. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I meant. This is what I learned about life. People not fond of New York and New Jersey like we think they are. So people not like, I'm not moving just because that's a Mary J. Blige mansion. Meaning, I don't want to live in New Jersey to be in no mansion. That's what some people think. And then if you got rich people that's elite, they ain't paying that neither because they know better. But it's really $5 million anyway. It was only worth $5 million. Let's go. So we'll come back to it later because I'm pretty sure it's going to go up. When that mansion is back for sale, it's going to go up. Let's go. Then there was the divorce. So she couldn't get rid of the house. That took her money down. And this divorce. Clown named Kendu. I never knew that was her manager, y'all. So what they call that? It's damn near the same thing like the record deal, right? When you got a record deal with this label and y'all got the same lawyer, y'all got the same manager, it's all called failure. All right. Mary married her damn manager, y'all. So I'm like, who's behind this stuff? It looked to me like Mary wasn't even free to choose her own husband, or if she did, I honestly think she got set up, man. What I think is they thought this was going to be a good move for her career. Because what do we learn? Man, they start monetizing couples. They started forming couples for a gimmick. That's what the whole family hustle was about. The family hustle was, we're going to hustle them family images. We're going to make money of everything they not. Well, we're going to make money of perfect relationships. We're going to give them relationships to look up to. And you're going to see, here come these relationships. Here come all these fake-ass couples. Because it was money. Mary married her damn manager, which means he was already making money off her already. They were a business deal that backfired. That's what I'm saying. Mary J. Blige, 12 million mansion. So also don't forget, the same exact thing happened to Wendy Williams. Same exact thing happened to Mary J. Blige. It's just that she didn't get humiliated like Wendy did because Mary is more favorite. Same way Mary name never came up with the diddler, even though the diddler knew her first. All right, let's go. Mary J. Blige, 12 million mansion, money disaster. I'm out of debt now. So she admit that she was in debt. Mary J. Blige has spent much of her career singing above surviving heartbreak. One of the biggest financial lessons from her marriage is Martin Kendall. I also know she was blaming his ass. Check it out. Now let's look at how they was wasting money. 8 bedrooms, an indoor basketball court, and a massive annual tax bill. Guys, celebrities pay for movie theaters because they can't go to the movies. I think all that's whack now too. Big ass movie theaters in the house. Basketball courts in the house. Told you they was be in the house. Their house is their facility. See, it's played out as a mansion. It's some fly shit. But in reality, man, they stuck in the house. So now you got it. Who the hell wants to pay all that money in New Jersey, right? You're not getting no real scenery just to be watching a goddamn movie in the house and playing basketball in the house. Or whatever, on the court. Who cares? Nobody want to be in New Jersey for that. You got it, all right. You know what some people like? Some of them rich people like to be in those clubs where they still play ball with other rich people. They do other stuff, tennis. They don't be in the house like that. That's that Miami stuff. You so say you go to Miami, everybody got a mansion. They got a center or some shit they go to and play. Nah, y'all, that's facility. Married, you gonna be on this property. You ain't never leaving. Y'all did not understand modern day plantations, did you? You ain't no old plantations with nothing but mansion property. That's all it was. Modern day plantation, y'all. I put you in this big ass house with everything there. Your ass ain't leaving. Even if I got to make up an excuse. No, it's bad out there. Don't go outside. You might get robbed. But the whole time, I can keep your ass in that plantation. Tell you, there's many ways to put somebody in bondage, y'all. Many ways. You think you're free, right? But really, you're not. See? The fence is to keep people from coming on the property, but the fence is also to keep you from escaping. See that? They don't understand these things. I can give you to anybody right now. You think you free? I give you that house right there. I put your ass on lockdown. I'll be your fucking warden. Easy. Where you going at, bro? You don't need nothing. Everything you need right here. Where you going, bro? You need chicks. I bring them for you. But you ain't leaving, bro. So I'm saying? You ain't going nowhere. I got everything you need. Where you going? And we somewhere you don't know where you at. But that's your house, though. That's your house. Don't get it twisted. But where you going at? And I'm going to keep calling, checking on you. Where you going? Where you, everything all right? All right. Oh, you need security? I got you. My homeboy, he going to watch you outside the gate. Meanwhile, you ain't going nowhere. Got it? Where she going at? Where he going at? Where he at? Lockdown, fool. That's the whole concept, man. They be really in prison. Y'all told you they be in prison. Prison, man. Yeah. So when you in prison, you got to have everything you need. What they got it? And my brothers that been in the penitentiary. Don't the penitentiary got a basketball court, bro? All right. Same thing. Penitentiary ain't gonna have no pool, but same thing. Workout, gym, basketball court. Wow, bro. You ain't going nowhere, but you gonna play ball, but shit, same thing. Got it? It's a prison. One day y'all learn a prison is a prison is a prison. Anywhere you don't have freedom to do what you want and please come and go, it's prison. It's all a trick. Yeah. And they put them in debt to pay for their own facility prison. Now that's just how it works, man. Only the smart ones know better. Only the smart ones know. The smart ones know, y'all. So that's how it go. Let's go. That's how they do the women, y'all. We looked at Lil' Kim house like a straight facility. Yeah, that's how they were doing the woman. Mary J. Blige was married to record producer and her former manager. They married 2003. You see how long that was? They didn't divorce till 2018. He dragged her ass, man. I didn't realize they was married 15 years. He milked that cow. Boy, he milked that cow. Straight cornball too, y'all. Man, I didn't know they was married that long. So he married her just enough to go broke. Meanwhile, during the marriage, she was set up, y'all. That's why I like this thing of going back to the future. We can see how she was set up. How? She was married to him from 2003 to 18, but throughout those years, she was trying to sell that property for a minute and couldn't sell it. See, we just look, 2015, she tried to put it back up because she knew the divorce was coming. So being that she knew she was in a divorce, she was trying to sell it, get some money. But for some reason, she couldn't sell a house. You see it? Nah, man, Mary got set up, man. I feel bad for her for real. Nah, she was getting set up. Something she couldn't cash out off the house during the divorce because she was trying to get that money. You see? But being that she couldn't get it, what's happening? I'm still paying property tax, still fighting a divorce with this clown, really sinking for real. But if I could have sold a house, boom, could have took care of him real quick, got it out the way. So it was designed to milk her pockets, bring her down. That shit's sad, y'all. That's what happened. So y'all see right here, BLIGE took a $6.8 million loss based on her original purchase price alone. So Mary J. Blige right here, y'all got it. She literally damn near threw $7 million out the window, period. Just threw it away, burnt it with a match. $7 million gone. Really, that's $7 million in somebody's pocket. Now, that figure does not include maintenance. Okay, y'all got that. So Blige celebrity could not create a larger pool of buyers. I'm going to say she was sabotaged, man. She was sabotaged. I'm going to say that. As far as we know, Diddy sabotaged her ass all around the board. Diddy the one that set up the broker. Diddy could have been the one that made the money off, all that. That's how I look at it, bro. Because just people forget, just because you're rich does not mean you know real estate. You know what I'm saying? Guys, in life, dropping out of school catches up with you. When you get older, not learning finance catch up with you. That's why it's a certain people, they always go in debt first to learn. Other people don't live like that. It's some people never go in debt because they always knew money management. One day people gonna learn that stuff, man. Thinking money is everything. Money can ruin your life, y'all, when you don't know what to do with it. The same money you want can ruin your damn life because you didn't know. Just like I told you before, a lot of people want to be content creators, but what they gonna tell you is they owe a lot of money in taxes. Meaning you could be happy making all this money. When they say you owe 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand, you owe 50,000. It's a different shine. That money put your ass somewhere else. Meaning when you was broke, you ain't owe nobody. Now your ass owe thousands. That's how it works. Nobody talks about these things, y'all. They don't talk about that. A lot of people owe thousands. Trust me, I'm talking about content creators. Lyft drivers owe bands, thousands. So a lot of people got to learn the hard way. Mary learned. She's back. She had 20 million. She still look good. But the truth is, in this game, it always end bad, man. It always end bad some kind of way. Financially. Because y'all know what happens. The older they get, all right, their value go down. So Blige also had tax debt. She wasn't paying tax debt, y'all. Tax debt. Other financial obligations during that period. So you will see now it was a formula to break Mary J. Blige financially. She's going through a divorce while she's losing all this money. Meanwhile, that dude want to pay out. But she said, I'm out of debt now. So there you got it. She said, now I have the wisdom, which means she's admitting she didn't know anything before. Because she raised by Diddy. Here go your proof. How are you with a guy named Diddy all those years, but you ain't know nothing? Because Diddy ain't teach her nothing. Got it? Oh, what else? I tell you all this on purpose, y'all. Guys, when I say these sayings, I'm just updating it. Nobody gonna prosper after Diddy. What happened to Faith last week? What happened to Faith? She ain't get that estate. She ain't get that estate. Like I tell you guys, I tell y'all what it is. I'll tell you what it is. Public information. They can front online. They can keep sitting on couches. But nobody's going to stop this crash. So here go another one for you. We all know how big Mary was. We all know how respected she was. You see Mary sinking? Now, she going to be all right because she's straight now. But what I'm telling you is, if Mary would have kept being a clown with these people, she'd have went all the way broke. And meaning Mary would have messed around and do a podcast. Get it? Podcast means they broke. Podcast pay their rent now. Podcast is their 9 to 5. Don't let them fool you. That's all it is for them. A check. A check. Meaning those podcast checks ain't going to make their life. It ain't going to break their life. The podcast checks keep the bills paid so they won't be homeless. And every now and then they can do a little clothes shopping. That's about it. So Mary's out of debt now. So she sat down with Michelle the other day, and that's how I knew she's all right. And Mary doing those Vegas gigs. But I just want y'all all to see now. This is the part I want y'all to get from my perspective. Hopefully y'all are past looking up to people, praising people. You never got a chance to see how smart you were, because now I'm going to show you damn near everybody you looked up to was fucking uneducated. Only thing is, you like the way they looked. They look good. They dress good. They talk good. But in reality, y'all, you have the facts. Mostly all of them were unintelligent. These are facts, y'all. Straight up. Mary J. Blige, Floyd Mayweather, Adrian Broner. Huh? All these broke rappers, Jim Jones. No, Jim Jones slow. Jim Jones ain't graduate high school. Huh? Mace slow. He didn't graduate. Don't you see how Mace talk? No, they slow for real, y'all. I'm peeping. It was a slow thing in this. I think some of these entertainers, I'm not playing. I think some of them riddling kids, welfare kids, not just welfare kids, paint, lead, drinking, water kids. That's who they are, y'all. Because I can see it clear as day now. I can see it when they talk, as being that they're grown men. I can hear it when they talk now. I can see it in the decisions they made with their career. No, they all are slow, y'all. Like I say, people like Cam, just a better talker, but really they all slow. Nah, it's a fact, y'all. It's a fact. Guys, once you have this thing called opportunity, your intelligence is going to show who you are by what you do with your opportunities, man. And I always tell you, you don't got to be the smartest person. You don't got to be the smartest person, y'all. If you give me an opportunity and I take full advantage of it, I prove to you I was smart. I don't give a damn what it was. You say I can mop the floors, I can do the sweeping, but I did it so good, you just start moving me up. I want you to be a driver now. You see what I'm saying? Opportunity, y'all. Only time you could be frustrated and mad and upset is when you didn't get opportunity. That means you ain't get a fair deal. You see what I'm saying? But once you get a fair deal, it's no excuse, y'all. Because you're supposed to be the best at what you do, regardless, even if it's on a low level. Hey, if I'm a hype man, I'm going to stay the best hype man. Man, I'm going to be a hype man so good, I ain't never going without a job. I'm a hype man. When I'm on that stage, I tear that shit down. You see what I'm saying? That's what we talking about. So when we see all these people with opportunities that couldn't further their life and do certain things, no, I start looking at it like, nah, they just wanted people to take care of them. And being that they had people to take care of them, and you got these powerful friends, it still don't mean you taking care of your business. See, you want to hang with me because I'm the man, bro, but that got nothing to do with your household. You see what I'm saying? Then you want to hang with me, and you start falling off. Now you want to blame me for everything you ain't got and say, I owe you something. But in reality, bro, you had the same opportunity as me. And I gave you one. So here you got it. But it's different for the woman because I think Diddy control her ass. That's what I think. Mary, you ain't going nowhere. Jersey, where Diddy locked up? Jersey. Let's go. So my whole thing was, y'all, stop looking up to these people. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you that time is up. Mary J. Blige, you are a beautiful woman on the Lord for your special husband. She said, wait on the Lord for your special husband. She doesn't need another husband. See what somebody else said? You guys be the ones online always putting everything with religion. When you still don't understand your brain, guys, religion is not for comment sections. And sometimes you have to understand. Like, everybody is not for everybody. Everybody is not going to be blessed. All right? Some people are cursed. You know what a curse is? Lady, you might not never get a husband. That could be your curse. Straight up. Bro, you as a player, a curse on you going to be this, bro. You ain't never going to get hard again. You going to forever need blue pills. Yeah, some people get cursed. Everybody don't get blessings, and everybody ain't going to be blessed. Y'all need to knock it off with that too. Sometimes your life is what it is from choices and decisions you made and did, and everything is not always going to go in your favor, and sometimes your ass could be cursed for what it is. Get it? That's just what it is. Hey, you have money, you didn't do right by people, you did people dirty, your curse is now you're going to be broke, and you're never going to get a penny because you ain't do right by people, you ain't blessed nobody. So that's going to be your punishment. Don't cry to me. That's your curse, to be broke, fool, and suffer. All right? Y'all always want to talk about blessings, but you don't want to acknowledge the curse. Same coin. Heads and tails. Blessings, curses, same coin. Y'all always want to have the coin that's rigged up. Blessings on both sides, y'all. See that? But they said you can't have both ways. That's them. They always want it both ways. They want to do foul stuff, don't live according. They don't believe in nothing righteous. But when some shit in trouble, here come the religion. That's why they going to keep paying. You see what I'm saying? Mary J. Blige, you are a beautiful woman. Let me show you. I'm trying to show y'all old ways you got to break. See, y'all always lusting. Why you can't just speak on people who they are? Why y'all got to talk about how people look? They look good. It shows y'all lust for the flesh. So Mary J. Blige, you look good. Wait on the Lord for your special husband. Somebody said she don't need another husband. Why? Well, you see what the first one did? Maybe that's it for her. I'm just saying that, y'all, because I'm going to show you. The reason why I'm speaking on this, because now I get to show you the blasphemous behavior that they look up to celebrities, and that's why they where they at. They looking up to Mary J. Blige, calling her queen. Mary J. Blige admitted she ain't really know nothing about no damn property. She ain't know nothing about investments. She straight failure, y'all. I ain't dissing her like that. I'm just saying they look up to people that are failures. Smooth sailing. Now I get to show y'all what I meant. The whole persona of online. Now I can show you what I mean by this stuff is played out, y'all. Just because you take pictures don't mean you're lit and you're popping. It don't mean nothing. It means nothing. It means nothing. All these outfits mean nothing, y'all. When you go to the show, they come see you. My legs hurt. The statement, smooth sailing, queen behavior. See that, y'all? Queen behavior. All of this was y'all praising celebrities. They declared king and queen on the throne. They became y'all religion, y'all leaders, and all of that. So I just want you to see, Mary persona is queen behavior, but the queen couldn't even pay her own bills. The queen couldn't even the queen is complaining about what a man did to her, where a real queen would have took his damn head off. His head would have been on a damn guillotine. No, Mary's not a queen, y'all. She can't even say no to Diddy. And all I'm trying to tell y'all is ain't nothing wrong with Mary. Y'all looked up to this queen, all this queen and king stuff is all delusional, y'all. They ain't had no damn power at all. They ain't had no power to say no. Queen behavior. Queen behavior. No, it's called you guys been posting too long. Hopefully I just want all y'all to get this shit means nothing now. It just don't. Because watch what I show you. Mary J. Blige says she learned the hard way how important it is to understand her finances. She didn't know about finances and she didn't know about men. But she's online talking about queen. That's cool because she's your queen. Mary don't even rule her own circumference. Never did. Just be honest. The plan was y'all gonna look up to them, praise, and spend that money. Now you see why them tickets was $300, $400, $500. In y'all mind, they put queen and king in your mind and you believed it. Meanwhile, man, that's Mary J. Blige. The same guy this dude took all her damn money and she couldn't even sell a house. All right? So let's just stop. I want us to put this back in perspective what a king and queen is. I was going to put up the simple definition of a queen. We got to stop this. Queen Mary J. Blige is going to be successful and come back. She going to come back than before. She the light now. Time to move on to a better life. And God, the angels, by her side, be blessed and be safe. Peace. We love you, queen. Somebody else said. I'm going to tell y'all all this delusional behavior, y'all. Y'all in comment sections giving too much praise. It's sad. It looked like y'all don't have no friends. It looked like You don't have nothing else in life going on, y'all. Y'all literally talk to people in comment sections like they hear you. Not realizing other people watch and see this stuff. You're talking to me more than Mary. So this is delusional for y'all. We love you, Queen. Now y'all see what I said? What's all this we stuff? We love you, Queen. Guys, just please stop doing that shit online. If you don't tell nobody in your family you love them every day, please stop saying this stuff online, y'all. Because Mary J. Blige is not a queen, but I'm only showing you this to see how the people praise her as a queen. So when I said they your kings and queens and GODs, I'm only showing you right here, not out your own mouth. Nobody else does this. All right? All they talk about is how beautiful somebody look. And if you look like a queen, if you look, you get it. But what I'm saying is this: I don't got nothing against Mary. I'm cooking the fans that y'all got to stop looking up the failures. Because in reality, y'all, Mary J. Blige, career-wise, is a failure. It's not her fault, though. That's why I showed y'all the difference in Mariah Carey house and how Mariah Carey was able to take a break. It's a reason why this game played out like that. It's a reason why Mariah Carey house looked like that. So for those who don't know, that's Mariah Carey old house. And I was going into something about that. And I made a point when I went in the Mary house. Status is status. Anything you talking about, Mariah is the queen. Get it? Whether you like it or not. Mary was never over Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey just retired with kids. Got it? So I'm saying all that because it always been based on who you like. And the fact right here, Mary J. Blige, you are beautiful. Wait, what the Lord got to do with beautiful? So they praising the Lord, praising Mary. So just showing y'all now, guys, this is embarrassing behavior. Let's go. Because look what somebody said. I'm going to show you why I'm saying that. This is what somebody said because y'all praise in chats. Nubians love to look rich and live a fake marriage lifestyle. All of it fake. Give it some time. All of it always fails. I mean, the caveman got Nubians brainwashed with GOD garbage. There you have it. Coming straight out of Memphis. So you throw people down south are slow. Nubians love to look rich and live a fake marriage lifestyle of, you know what I'm saying? Fake. He said, give it some time. You'll see. Told you. They modern success is trying to be like other people, but in reality, they prove they're not smart. It's all fake. Now, y'all said, I've been telling you it's all fake. Fake love. It was never real love. Fake love, fake images. Their life is controlled with cameras. Their life is controlled with cameras. Your life controlled by believing the pictures and videos they take and what they tell you. That's how it works. So you're going to keep calling her a queen where she doesn't even rule her own household. And people know this about y'all now. See, that's why they saying this. Did not tell you the number one saying is that they are brainwashed. Right here. All people saying that about y'all. Right here. Nubians are brainwashed. Guys, that's worse than being called stupid or slow. Brainwashed, man, you deny the truth. You don't even want the truth no more. They don't even want nothing to do with the truth. That's what brainwash means. Believe anything. Believe anything, do anything. Told y'all that's a saying. Let's go. What she say? Don't worry, the Lord. Nah, what I want to show you is this elder woman was in the bathroom twerking. In the bathroom twerking with her old ass. Don't worry, baby girl, you're going to be blessed. No, this is where they are now, y'all. And I'm saying that because these are the things people talking about in big conversations. I just bring it to you. This stuff has went too far now, y'all. Consistency turns effort into mastery. I'm also showing you how Mary just been taking 1,000 pictures. Yes, she look good, but she been taking a lot of pictures, not nothing else. Consistency turns effort into mastery. That's true. But I want y'all to see, right? This is how they play more educated than you. This is how they play the role of they to be looked up to and they so smart. Meanwhile, she's saying consistency turns into mastery, which is true. But Mary, in reality, been failing her whole career. So she did just learn that. She didn't always know that. It's just what it is, y'all. This is not about Mary because I like Mary. This is about her affiliations. She's affiliated with Diddy. So we're looking at the result of when you with Puff Daddy your whole career, in the end, this is how it's going to be for you. Mary got abused. Y'all just don't acknowledge it. Mary got abused financially. Told you, there's many ways to abuse somebody. Physically, spiritually, you idiot, disrespect your ass. And financially. I don't hit you. I don't call you bad names. But I dog you out money-wise. Keep your ass in debt. Burn your car, burn the gas out the car 24/7. Every time you put food, eat that food up. Huh? I need some weed. You want to buy my weed? I throw a fit in the house. Act like I got an attitude. Want you to buy my weed. See that? Train your ass. Yeah. So there's many ways of abuse, y'all. Y'all just didn't understand that. Woman, all men ain't like that. I'm here to clean that up today too. All right? I'm here. You want to know what campaign I'm with? That's the campaign I'm with. Get through woman's head that all men are not the same. You've been deceived on what a good man is. You think a good man look a certain way, act a certain way, when you must know a good man's spirit. So being at your control on how a man is or look, you actually think you're going to control how a good man comes to you. When a good man only going to come to you in spirit. But some of y'all are not going to be wise enough to know. So I want y'all to get, here's your proof of every woman that got with a man for the wrong reasons always end up bad. And I want y'all to get all men are not punks. All men are not shysters. All men are not like that because they want y'all to believe that all men ain't shit. No, that's not true. Just admit, woman, y'all just keep picking clowns. You keep picking. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I've been choosing a lot of clowns. Look yourself in the mirror. I messed around, let a clown get me knocked up. Just keep it real and stop putting on all men. I stand on that. And I'll do the same with women. I don't look at all women the same. Not at all, and I won't be tricked. Can't no woman trick me, period. Meaning, I know every woman is different in their own way and right. And no matter how much I know a bitch is a bitch, I still know women that are not. And yes, I know women that are queens. We know the difference, y'all. But I want y'all to get it right. Because there's been a lot of funny style men. And I'm just telling y'all, all men ain't the same, and don't lose your faith in men. Because to be honest, the way it looks, if I was a woman, I might have lost faith in men too. Grown-ass men walking up like this, talking about, what's up, shawty? What's up, shawty? Grown-ass men, y'all. What's up, shawty? You see what I'm saying? Grown-ass men still dressing like this, talking about, what's up, baby girl? What's up? You going there? Hey, what's up, man? Come here. I don't blame y'all for running. I don't blame you for running from that. I don't. Don't no woman want to deal with that shit at this age. That I ain't gonna lie. The smart woman know that mean run. Dude look like that, run from his ass. I know some of y'all smart ones. The women that been through shit, got shit going on, they know run from that. I don't even look at him. Pull up at the store, don't even look his way, girl. No, they know what's up. They know. It's a code to this shit. I've been to it. Nah, y'all, they know, lady. A lot of women know. That's why, bro, it ain't that she don't like you. She know you're tight. She see that, she out of there. Nah, I'm good. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg trying to get away from that drama, y'all. So Snoop Dogg has it set up. By the time this boring ass trial over with, he gonna drop the biopic, and Snoop coming back to let everybody know he the real king of the West Coast. Game is a knockoff, YG a knockoff. He coming back to let everybody know I'm the real West Coast. And this guy gonna play Dr. Dre, y'all. He gonna play Dre. He gonna play Dre. So he coming, man. He's coming. Snoop is coming. Snoop said we can talk all we want online. He's coming back to take the throne, y'all. So all jokes aside, this is Snoop Dogg's way of getting cleaned up. As you see, he's being promoted on USA Today. Say it one more time. USA Today. Which means anything on YouTube said about Snoop Dogg does not exist. All right? It don't exist. I'm going to tell y'all as a friend too. Let it go. Snoop Dogg is not getting no trouble with this case. Let it go, y'all. Don't waste your time. All right? Snoop Dogg is already ahead of y'all. Y'all don't understand that. Snoop Dogg is already a year ahead of y'all. You ain't gonna catch up till he dropped that movie. He's already ahead. And Snoop Dogg already has chosen his fate that everybody cut him off. He knows everybody online is against him now, y'all. He knows that. Yes. That's why he's rebranding. He's rebranding outside of the community. And it worked. It did it. So he's also putting this movie out to rewrite his story. Get it? Rewrite his story. Now when Snoop Dogg do the doc, he can make himself the hero. Ha ha ha. It'd be funny if Snoop have himself beefing with Suge, ready to fight Suge. Now, Snoop Dogg get the last laugh in the end, y'all. He does. When he come to that West Coast, he does. Him and Dre won in the end, y'all. They did. So, there you got it. Now, it's not ending good for everybody. Let's go back to Mary as we close out. We ain't closed yet. I got to show y'all something. Don't go nowhere yet. So you see it right here. Now let me show you what I said about the lies on YouTube. Nobody cares about these apps because this is where all they lies at. Everybody lie, fake, fugazi. Don't support for real. No real fake fans. You got it? Nobody cares. Black Pinnacle. Just happened to be called Black Pinnacle. What if I told you BLIGE really mean LIE? Mary J. Blige rebuilt a $120 million empire. Stop right there. $120 million empire? Where? That's not true, y'all. At all. Google Mary J. net worth is 20 million. Not 120 million. She's supposed to have that. That's not true. Do you now see that stupid ass YouTube crap got 150 views? Lies. Do you now see when I said y'all department is nothing but lies, and that culture you live in, you can tell lies, monetize lies, repeat lies, they believe lies, they keep lies going because it's a culture of freaking lies. You got it now? It's a lies where grown-ups become big-ass kids because they believe too many lies too long, which is a lie is really called a what? Fairy tale. So do you now get all the codes I tell you? Hip-hop is nothing but a fairy tale-ass culture. Do I got to prove it again? They're going to rap about guns and shooting people. They don't shoot people. They're going to rap about doing drugs and say, I don't do drugs for real. They're going to rap about all these women they got. Whole time they like dildos. Do I got to keep going? All right. They're going to say all this money they got. They're going to get caught on camera with fake money. They're going to say they got all these cribs. Come to find out it's rented. They're going to have cars. It's going to be leased. What part you don't get? A fake culture. It's fake. Everything fake. Which means fugazi, counterfeit, Santa Claus, Easter eggs, clown. You got it? Entertainment. The problem is the people was tricked to think this is their real culture, and they were tricked to praise and worship it. That was the biggest joke. Because everybody else knows it's entertainment. When they fall off, they're not popular. They're not pop stars. Next up, who's next? You gonna hold on to this because this your life. Mary dressed her ass off. Mary is goddamn beautiful, but Mary is not that smart. And it's not her fault. All right? So do you now get the last 10 to 15 years you were deceived because they kept taking these pretty ass pictures. But now I want you to get that. They kept taking these pictures, but they wasn't investing in their careers. They wasn't recreating. They wasn't networking. They wasn't politicking. They wasn't expanding. They thought we were going to be in an era forever where they sell tickets based on their looks. Oh, when you see Jay-Z, you're going to just buy the ticket because of reasonable doubt. They thought it was going to be like that. They thought to the end, you was going to love them for nothing. But now it's not like that. The looks ain't good enough. Meaning, what get you rich, you got to work. Guys, last time I checked, hold up. Lizzo had one with Mary J. Blige. These are facts. After Lizzo took these losses, I don't know if she still got more than her. Lizzo had more than Mary J. Blige, quick. That's when I started understanding, nah, something ain't right. I started noticing, yo, the New York artists, none of their money is where it's supposed to be at, even though they've been in the game 10 years before everybody else. They've been in the game 10, 15, 20 years before everybody, but why they not the richest? I was like that damn Diddy. So after Lizzo took all those losses, let me see what's her net worth real quick. Don't tell me Lizzo took all those losses and still got more money than Mary, y'all. Lizzo has an estimated net worth of approximately $40 million. Yup. Lizzo has double Mary J. Blige money, y'all. You got it? Ain't no escaping the diddler, y'all. You got it all now? Yeah, I know Lizzo ain't been out that long. So you ask yourself, how did Lizzo double Mary J money? This is what I meant when y'all call her queen. It's not even a fact. It's not even a fact, y'all. This is why I call y'all old heads. I'm being respectful to let y'all know why I say these things. Y'all carry on with y'all BS. That's not true. Old heads, y'all old heads, guys. Praising her as a queen when the whole time she's been debunked. Every artist got more money than her and clout. It's sad. It's not supposed to be that way. No. Mary is supposed to be the goddamn queen. But she's the queen of what? Hip-hop and R&B. And when hip-hop and R&B fell off and went down, that hurt Mary's career because Mary didn't do nothing else. See what I'm saying? That's what happened. That's the judgment. Young Miami, who she's affiliated with? Diddy, right? Let's check this out. Young Miami says she battled depression before the song Spin That. Why? Why does she suffer depression? Because her career was over. Because she got embarrassed. What else they say? She was just like Cassie too. Here you go. She was depressed. But then she got a hit record. She got happy again. But then they shut it down. I guess she depressed again. Nobody will prosper without the diddler. You got it. Mary always what? Depressed? My life, my life? No, it's called Stuck the Goddamn Diddy. You got it? Oh, hey, bro, I got something for you again. Every week, I shall update the trolling. Let me show you y'all favorite rapper, Max B, New York. Let's go. Here he goes. What's up, y'all? What's up, LJ? Hey, what punches it? Where AI at? What's up, bro? C Mills, we all at? What up, my brothers? I told you I was grabbing the Max B. I told you, man. Max B came home from penitentiary. They made a clown of him. See that? Max B. I know he trying to be Hulk Hogan. I know. I bet you Diddy like that. Told you Max B gonna be a clown. Told you they gonna make him a clown. Hey, when is album coming out, y'all? You heard it yet? Nope. Max B podcast coming. Ha ha ha. Podcast prison. Podcast. You got it? Didn't I tell you? They only gonna be podcasters. There you got it. There you got it. Rapper podcast is not a career. Sorry. You got it, y'all? Max B a straight clown, y'all. Now, I've been showing you every week. Also, I'm also showing you how hip-hop is a bootleg culture. They can't do nothing original. Hip-hop so sorry, they stealing from Hulk Hogan. Always stealing. Now I got one for y'all. You can leave after this one, y'all. We got the facts, y'all. I never knew this. Hey, what's up, Shayla in the chat? Shout out to Shayla. That's my homegirl from Atlanta. But other than that, I have to roast. Atlanta. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Shout out to Nate Dogg. Hold up. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Now, I knew Atlanta was the home of fake. I already knew it. I found out myself. Fake as hell. But guys, come on, we must roast. Oh my God. Did you know they had a mall for bootleg clothing called Rep Mall? You mean replica? They got a replica mall. You mean they got a mall of stuff that look like real stuff? A replica mall. Now I knew Atlanta was fake. I didn't know they were this fake. A replica mall. Guys, we know up top it's called bootleg garment district, but still they got a mall. A replica mall. Bootleg. Janky. You mean Atlanta they was willingly wearing bootleg fake ass clothes? He went inside, showed all that fake ass, man. Y'all fake as hell, bro. They got a fake mall in their city, y'all. You can't get no more faker than that. Sorry, I love you to death, but if you shop in that store, I know your ass fake as hell. That's what it means, guys. I'm sorry. You fake as hell. Oh, that's why y'all be protesting Target, huh? I got it. Oh, that's why y'all protest all the goddamn brands. But you wear a replica. Oh, no, it's the excuse, y'all. Oh, they hate on real brands, but they wear the fake versions of the real brands. You see these hypocrites? They got a replica mall. I'm talking about y'all. He went inside. Everything fake. I said, oh, the watch is fake. Sneakers fake. Even cheap stuff fake. God, how you make a fake pair of Vans? No, y'all sorry as hell. I'm sorry as hell. When I saw this, I started thinking, so this where all the rappers dress at. This where everybody dress at. That's why they go to the club every week. All they had shop there. How I know that? Look at all the goddamn security outside the store. That mean that shit be packed. Man, they bootleg as hell, y'all. Now y'all see when I said they bootleg, janky ass people? Bingo. You too, LA. Y'all was shopping at goddamn swap meets. But they got a replica mall. Replica, straight, fake clothing. Man, y'all sorry as hell, bro. I'm sorry. Bro, they would have Balenciaga in there, all of that fake shit they wear. Man, y'all phone. Man, I ain't never going back again just for that. I'm not. That's it. I'm never going back to that shit. That's it, man. If somebody don't invite me as a guest to their house or something, they got a big ass house, I ain't going, man. Now let's get to this real talk, y'all. Didn't I tell you they bringing a whole lot of stuff up? Check this out. How many of y'all saw this interview? I ain't gonna say interview. How many of y'all saw this speech? Now I saw clips of this speech. I saw Tupac say certain stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all today. I watched this again. In my opinion, he should have never said what he said. Tupac was shot 3 weeks after this speech. The Brotherhood Crusade rally. August 15th, 1996. Y'all, how many of y'all saw this? All I'm going to say is this. What he said at this speech, he should have never said, y'all. But I'm going to say, in my opinion, what I saw, this man was doing, y'all, okay. Y'all know, and I speak about that revolutionary stuff, right? He was talking that revolutionary stuff. Guys, I'm just going to stop playing with you. I try to be politically correct. Tupac in that speech was sounding like a straight communist. I'm just going to be honest with you. You know what this man said? Now, I heard him say before about the 6 million records, how rappers could be like politicians. I heard him say that in an interview. But in this, he was talking a lot of junk. They scared of us. They scared. I just sold 6 million. Snoop sold 4 million. They scared of us. It's time to take the country. They don't want to get the land back to the Indians. They don't. He started talking about Russia, China. I'm like, hold up. He was talking straight terrorism. We got him scared now, y'all. We got him scared. He was talking cold junk. But see, everything Pac said right here, y'all, was anti-speech. This was an anti-American speech. And I ain't saying nobody had nothing to do with it, because Pac taught what he wanted. So I would tell y'all my opinion when I thought about Pac too. I'm always tell y'all what I said. I feel like Pac was a revolutionary in his heart, but also felt like he wanted the riches. And I feel like he tried to play both sides. I think in his mind, he thought he was going to use Hollywood for the money, at the same time push the political agendas, y'all. I believe that. But, so remember, we young. I was young. I looked at this again. This speech was a national threat. Whether they took it serious or not. You watch this now, what you say, he was talking cold junk. We got him scared. We got him scared. The politicians are scared of us. They're scared. I get 6 million views. No, I can sell 6 million records, 6 million votes. Snoop, they scared of us. He was talking there, take the country back, overthrow. He was talking that talk, y'all. No. I ain't saying nobody had nothing to do with nothing. But this speech he gave was a straight turn. I'll tell you right now, if that was nowadays, I would not be at that speech. Hell no. Hell no. I just walked away. He was talking cold, terroristic talk. He was talking junk about politics. They scared. We got them scared. So now we got them scared, y'all. We got them scared. They better get the idiots they land back. He was talking junk like that. I said, holy smoke. How you wasn't supposed to be saying that? Just leave it at that, y'all. That man was promoting terrorist behavior, guys. That's why see, back then it wasn't this thing called Homeland National Security, it wasn't on that level. This is why. Snoop, meaning Tupac, he did some idiotic shit. You know what he did? He was talking about he was threatening politics, he was threatening the powers that be that we can get people to vote however, whenever we feel like it. If I want to get people to riot right now, we can do that. That's basically what he was saying. If we want to tell everybody to pick a firearm right now, they're going to do it. He was saying it. We got him scared now, y'all. And I'm like, yo, he has no clue what he was saying. If Tupac was saying this, he said it. I'm going to just say this, man. Either he had heart, I'm going to just say it was stupid either way. It was stupid, y'all. And if he said that, if he got too big for his britches. Now, maybe it's because of, Dolores Tucker that wanted to cancel him. Maybe he was talking to her, but it don't matter. He was claiming clout at this point right here, what I got looking back at it. At this point right here, Tupac was putting himself over politicians. Like, I'm bigger than them. Because he was talking cold junk. Because remember, it ain't what he said, it's how he was saying it. And all you got to do is know who was in power at that time. He was a threat, y'all. He was a threat to national security. I'm going to just leave it at that. So that's what I mean by he was making a lot of enemies. But also going to show you how these things are resurfacing everywhere. And I always tell you, it's not on YouTube. Tupac was shot 3 weeks after this speech. It's called bad luck. Now I want y'all to see reality. See? Y'all talking about revolution and skin color. Meanwhile, all your people are beating the crap out of each other. And we didn't get a word on the elders yet. I've been bringing awareness to all the elders getting their ass beat in the street and robbed. Because this is how they going out in the end. In the end, the revolution is on themselves. All that energy they thought they was going to fight, in the end, they're going to turn each other to a punching bag. And you got it. How many elders we looked at getting beat up, y'all, for the past weeks? 79-year-old punched in the face in Harlem. Ain't that a black neighborhood? Hey, in Harlem, don't they always talk about race, consciousness, white man? Well, who's beating on their own in Harlem? And you got it. Harlem. M10 bus, NYPD offers money. So there you go. They beating on elders, y'all. Because they starving and they going broke. Tell you what's going to happen. In the end, they're going to eat each other alive. They are so sorry. They are abusing our elders. And wearing fake clothes in Atlanta. I'm done with them, y'all. We're going to get out of here. Enjoy your Saturday. Guys, Atlanta has a replica mall. Supposed to be this prominent black city. That mall so big, I assume damn near all of them shop there. It's okay. Only reason why I'm saying this about Atlanta, because they're the main place that fronting about having all that money and so rich, this, that, and the third. But like I always tell you, I knew they was fake when I went down there in 2014, guys. I got that shit clear. I ain't been there since. I'm saying that for a reason, y'all. If that was the old regular Georgia, I don't want to say nothing about it. If that was anywhere else, I ain't hating on y'all. I ain't hating on the bootleg clothes. Everywhere got bootleg clothes. But we talking about Atlanta. Which means, guys, it was a lot of fronting online. Them fools got a mall for fake clothes. I'm talking about fake designer clothes, fake watches, fake everything. God damn it, fake fitted hats. Everything fake, y'all. Fake Crocs. I said, damn, they fake like that? Fake ass Vans. You mean they make fake $50 sneakers? They wear them in Atlanta, yup. Fake as hell. They so fake, the police got to stand outside. They steal out of there too. You mean they don't go to the real mall, they go to a replica mall? You mean they got a mall for fake clothes? Not a store. You get it? Not a store. Not a couple glass cases. Not a man outside. They got a goddamn mall. No, it's not a replica mall. It's called a goddamn bootleg mall. So do you now believe when I said They are bootleg people. All right, guys, please understand. People, you are now a bootleg culture. Everything you do is fake. You was in this culture called fake it till you make it. Everything you do is fugazi. You use fake views, fake numbers. You put fake content in the title. You remix, you lie, you're fake. You watch other people steal their style. You know, hey guys, I watch people, I'm gonna throw my shots. Like, I see people clone my whole channel. Like, I'm the one on YouTube started this. I'm gonna tell you everything I started on here. You see, let me show you right now. See the comments? Let me show you the comments. Hold up. I'm gonna prove a point to y'all how they just steal. I don't care. They always stealing, y'all. I inspired them on stream, y'all. Now you see the comment? What's up? All right, I'm gonna show y'all all the ways I can show comments. I can show comments like this. I can show comments like this. I can show comments like this. I started this. I'm the one started my comments like that. I see other people try to do their channel just like mine. From the comments to how I do my thing. I inspired a lot of people. I inspired a lot of y'all favorite content creators. I inspired a lot of y'all so-called fake-ass truth tellers too. And I told you, I ain't no damn truth teller. I inspired a lot of them to steal. That's why I call them bootleg-ass people. Because they don't do nothing original, y'all. They have to watch others to get inspired. Because they're stealers and thieves. Ain't hip-hop based on sampling? Okay. You don't believe me? Let's go back to Snoop Dogg. Bootleg special. Y'all are bootleg, janky-ass people, guys. Until you step it up, that's what it is. Y'all gonna stop bootlegging and being thieves? Cornballs? You got it? Bootleg people, they steal, bro. They all want to do something, you do it. Then all of them had the same hairstyle, the same baby hair, the same... They just copy your bootlegging is copying as well. All right, bro. You bought the CD. You duplicated it off the goddamn tower. You copied. Bootleg. Copying is bootlegging. You are bootleg people. Got it? That's why nobody respect you. You used to be trendsetters. Now you're bootleg. You don't believe that? That's why to show you proof, because I didn't even know, y'all. I didn't know it was that real. I was like, they that bootleg for real? Damn. They go to bootleg malls. Them stupid idiots better go back to J.C. Penney. That's their problem. They try to be so un-American, they'll wear knockoff shit straight from China. They don't buy American product, but they wear China. See that? They want to boycott Target, but wear knockoff clothes from China, y'all. That's why I don't respect them, y'all. Now you see why nobody respect them? All right, y'all. They don't want to wear Old Navy, but they'll wear some knockoff shit from China. They'll talk about slavery, but they still about clothes a slave made in Asia. That's why I don't rock with them, y'all. And they're going to get what they ask for. They so un-American, family, they buy fake-ass Vans. Man, get their ass out of here. All right, let's just get their knockoff ass out of here. We out of here, y'all. Enjoy your day. They told you a million times, y'all, don't go to Atlanta, y'all. You're going to go there and lose everything, or you're going to be fake as hell. Ha, 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 ha. I know who shop there. Y'all be shopping with that. And y'all buy that janky-ass jewelry. I know what the hell y'all be doing. Ha, 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 ha. And shout out to my African people that be making all that money off them blacks. Don't get me involved in that argument. I rock with African people, dummy. Shout out to all my people from Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, everywhere. Shout out to all my Africans that make money off fake-ass blacks. It's the truth, y'all. It's the truth. I know the truth hurts. It don't gotta hurt. Just don't care. All right? Because Snoop Dogg don't care y'all canceled his ass. So what? You don't care. Snoop Dogg, look how his son, when Snoop Dogg came out for that inauguration, y'all, look how many people he lost, quick. But see, Snoop Dogg wanted to get away from the community so he don't got to be in that dirt no more, y'all. It worked. It worked. So on that note, we're going to get out of here. Y'all have my fun. Yo, AI, here you go, bro. Come here, AI. Let me show you your favorite rapper, bro. Let me show y'all the rapper y'all have faith in. Yo, Max B, he going to do his thing. He going to do his thing. I know he going to do his thing. I know he is. Shout out to my brother, AI. What's up, bro? Yeah, I know he going to do his thing. Here go Max B. So for the people around that listen, you might not know nothing about rap. You tap in, you hear me talk about this guy, Max B, from time to time. And I show you who he is. The reason why I'm saying that, he was a good rapper, but he always was a sidekick. But they thought, because he did 16 years in prison, he was going to come home and drop some fire albums like Tupac. And he also had the nerve to call himself Big Avell. All right? Before he went to jail, he said his style is half Biggie and half Machiavelli. Big event. He ran with that gimmick. But when he come home, we came home, I ain't hear no Biggie verses, and I ain't see no Tupac. And I said Tupac dropped a double album when he came home. Max B ain't dropped an album yet. I said, guys, all he gonna do is play online in French. Cameron, the whole Dipset, tricked his ass. He thought just because he did Jimmy years ago, it was over. But they had a plan for his ass. They go Max B, y'all. No, don't talk about Hulk Hogan, man. We out of here, y'all. We out. Young Miami was depressed, and now Max B looking like Young Miami. All right? So he fresh out of prison. 16 years out of prison. This how he dressed when he come home. Shout out to the bros. I got love for y'all. Bros like, nah, Max B got a girl. He got a wife. You know what I'm saying? He got a wife. He got a girl. I know he do. I know. I also know Max B was getting that hair done in prison too. Yeah, I know. No, y'all, this who he is. This what rap is. All right? He's a clown now. Rappers are clowns, y'all. Stay tuned for the Max B podcast coming soon. All right? We out. Appreciate y'all all for this nonsense. Shout out to the chat. Fruit booties, yeah. Yo, we was in the chat joking on their ass in the courtroom. Yo, people in the chat was cooking their ass, y'all. They was calling Keefy D blueberry crips. They was calling them blueberry crips, sweet potato bloods, watermelon crip, pineapple crip, kiwi family crips. They was getting baked. People was baking their ass with every fruity joke in the book. They called them niggas sweet potato bloods. Yo, when I saw that, I would bust out crying. I was crying my ass off, y'all. They was getting roasted in that chat, y'all. They were basically saying, man, they nothing but fruity ass, soft ass gangsters. Because you know, in the courtroom, they brought up Grape Street Crip. And somebody was so ignorant, Grape Street is the name of a gang. You like, we know what it is, dummy. Man, they blueberry Crips. No, they pineapple Crips. No, then somebody said, no, they tomato bloods. It was just funny because people just saying all the different fruits, put it on their name and shit. They're funny as hell, y'all. So we're going to leave it at that. To be honest, LA is funny as hell now. This whole Tupac shit is funny. This whole thing is Keefy D funny. Keefy D ain't caught laughing. This whole shit funny for real, y'all. We're going to get out of here, y'all. Enjoy y'all day. But when I heard him say sweet potato bloods, that shit was hilarious. Ever saying they sweet, soft, they're a joke, man. Sweet potato bloods. Can you imagine some dudes gangster roll up on you called sweet potato bloods? You know out there they got all the street names and shit. You know they got the fruit names. You know about Fruit Town and all that. So it was just extra jokes people making in the chat room. Call them blueberry crips. Oh man, we out of here, y'all. One.